what's this podcast called?
The nail shop.
The Nail Shop. Okay. Hold on. I need to know where I'm at.
We're at the nail shop. Edit all of that.
All right. Post edit. Good afternoon and good evening. This is the Nail Shop.
Good evening and good night.
We are back.
Like the Truman Show.
We're-
I love your hair.
The Truman Show?
You have something in it.
Oh no.
Okay, it's gone.
Oh no. Don't do that.
Oh my God, we're matching. Yeah.
All right. It's Shay Ortiz on Instagram. Follow me. Okay. California.
My handle somewhere right here.
Californication.
Yeah,
You get on my nerves.
right there. That's the handle.
What made you make that?
Californication?
Yeah.
So it was from high school.
Oh,
And I
that's
didn't
cute.
do it. One of my friends, I had Twitter, she had Instagram. And I was like, oh, you should make a Twitter. And she was like, I would never.
That's so 2015.
And she was like, you should make an Instagram. And I was like, no, I can't just sit there and post pictures of myself. So we said that if you make a Twitter, I'll make an Instagram. So she made my Instagram, I made her Twitter, but she made the name for me. And since then I've kept it.
Oh,
I've never
okay.
changed it.
I like that.
Thank you, Joanna.
That's a cute little story. Well, Twitter is dead. R.I.P. Twitter.
It's the X now.
It's the X.
I'm not on it. So have you tried Threads?
I downloaded it, but I haven't started the platform.
It's ass.
Well,
Or it's probably me because I don't like just talking all
because
day
they need to
on-
hire the people to get the software going. They just put it out there just to put it out there, and it had the most downloads in the first week than like any other app.
Oh, really?
So this will be Mark Zuckerberg's third app, allegedly.
I'm at the point where I'm ready to delete it because I feel like it's taking up space and it's useless because I don't write anything.
Oh.
I'm a reposter, so
Oh.
yeah.
So Threads is for like my platform, really. My platform would like kind of be good for Threads.
I don't think so either.
No?
It's for people who like to talk a lot about nothing.
Oh.
It's like people who are on Twitter. It's the same concept,
Oh my God.
but I guess it's better because it's tied to Instagram.
Yeah.
That's what makes it.
Didn't they just get in trouble for that monopoly nonsense?
Girl, that's white people problems.
Oh, yeah, they just got in trouble for having,
I can't relate. I don't know how that works.
I don't know, Facebook and Instagram, they had to go to court because it was a monopoly.
Really?
Yeah.
But how do you monopolize social media? Like I can understand
I don't know.
brick and mortars, but
I'm not in the mix. I'm not in the mix. You said it was white people problems, so maybe we should just leave
It's
it
out of my
there.
tax bracket. I can't afford to talk about
I'm
those problems.
rolling. You said tax bracket.
I can't afford to talk about those
People
problems.
wondering what's happening. We do have actual customers here in the shop.
That's crazy. Yeah,
So that's okay. If you hear other people talking, it's fine. They're just minding their business.
it's the nail shop.
It's
so
literally the nail shop. The business hours are still running. I had to run the run lady out of here because she was running into our airtime talking about she was getting her toes done.
she wasn't getting her toes.
She was not getting her toes done because she didn't book it. Sorry. I'm really bossy. I'm like one of the bossiest customers in
Shay
here.
was like, I'm gonna sit in your seat. I'm like, she's in the seat. She's like, well, I'm gonna sit next to her.
The one lady, she came in here to get a nail repaired because she had glitter, like it was like 3D glitter. And she said one of the glitters was popping up through the top coat. And then she tried to like hover over my chair and like rush my nail
that wasn't
tech.
even my problem.
Yeah, she hovered over me to rush my nail tech to fix her nail that a different nail tech did. I'm like, baby, you need to have a seat and be quiet because I'm in service right now. You can't just stand there breathing and talking all loud. Sit down somewhere. When I'm done being
Shay
serviced,
has
it will be your
pool.
turn.
Shay has pool at the.
It's not even about pool. Like that's not even like how you treat somebody. Oh, I have a nail that isn't the way I like. Okay, have a seat when
She's
I'm done.
different though, Shay. She's different. She's one of our special.
She's neurologically challenged.
Shay.
Maybe she'll be back. I don't know. Maybe I hope I didn't scare her off. Did she ever come back? Troy?
No.
Did that girl ever come back? She never came. Sorry, y'all. But she came, the way she came in here, she stood up and she stood like over me, like talking and breathing, like her body heat was like on my shoulder. And I was like, when I'm done
I
being
didn't say
serviced,
anything. I was like, I'll be right with you. And Shay was like, yo, can you sit down?
she couldn't take the hit. Callie was like, oh, I'll be right with you after I'm done her. And then she stood there describing her nail.
She just stood there like, yeah, but this one is nice. And then this one, and Shay was like, you're really close to me.
Like you need
go
to
sit down.
like have a seat right here. And when I'm done being serviced, it will be your turn.
I'm the one that did it.
And you the one who did the damn nail. You wasn't even here because you was done for the day.
It was hilarious. It was hilarious, Troy. You missed it.
Oh my God. And I didn't realize it was me until the next day because I slept. You gotta just tell people like real.
I was like, when Shay said it, I was shocked. I was like,
Put people right in
I
their
just
place.
didn't. I was like, okay.
To put her right in her place.
When she comes in here, like there's other clients in here, and she's really
Yeah. And if you ever,
she has epilepsy, so I let her get away.
It's not her fault. She has neurological problems. She does. That wasn't shade. That's actual truth. Yeah.
but she don't get a pass for standing over me and breathing and stuff. So if you ever come to the shop, it looks like the inside.
No, for real, it's the pregnancy hormones.
It's like the inside of a school bus, kind of like it's like a World War II type structure. Like if you ever come in here, it's a really old building, so that shit echoes.
Oh, it does.
Sit down, girl. Let's sit down.
It's a really cute echo, though.
It is cute. It's not terrible because you have the curtains and the furniture, so it buffers it down.
Because when it was empty, that shit, you could stay to the back and scream to the front. Everybody, it echoes.
Everyone would know your business.
Yeah,
everybody.
Crazy.
Oh Lord. All right.
So,
today's topic is the trans community.
The cis, what is it called? Cis woman? Cisgendered?
Cisgendered.
Okay.
Okay.
If you're a female, what is it? Cis woman?
Okay, I can define that.
Is that what it is, Troy? They said cis women or cis men?
Cis women.
So a cis woman is a naturally born woman.
So a woman.
Correct.
So
but it has to be.
So why did they have to add this?
They have to put a label on it.
But why?
Because otherwise, the opposite of cis is trans.
That's not my problem, though.
Not disrespectful.
This is so how come they're not disrespectful to us? Me being cis woman, I feel that to be disrespectful. Like, where does cis part come from?
So when I want to provide the education and like the definitions appropriately here, since I am.
But the thing is, here's the thing.
Knowledgeable in
this
this
is
area.
Where I stand.
Okay.
Why should my label be changed to make you feel comfortable? What about my comfortability?
Because they're an oppressed minority.
So am I. I'm a Black woman.
But this is the moment for them to define their own selves. So in order to define themselves,
they have to define everybody else.
That is the culture right now.
Ridiculous.
It's
that
not
makes
necessarily
no
fair.
sense.
But does it make sense that as to why the community as a whole is thinking that way?
No,
even though it's wrong.
Why should we? Why should we have to change our thinking to their thinking? You do know, just like 3 years prior, trans was a mental disability, right?
Well, being gay used to be a mental disability.
That was a mental. Yeah, it was a mental. Trans is still mental. I'm sorry. Gay is cool. Trans, you
can make sense.
It's a whole different level. I'm sorry, but I can't wake up and say, you know what? I feel like being a tomato today. So I want everybody to look at me as though I'm a tomato.
And you say that, people will be like, okay, you're kind of not
like Rachel Dolezal. They're like, she's crazy because she's transracial, because she identifies as Black, but she's white. That's out of this world. She needs to see a therapist. But you can definitely, you know what? I feel like feeling like a woman, and the inside I'm a woman. So on the outside, I'm going to make myself a woman, and everybody should just go according to what I said. So because of so that's like all the people that I work with at the hospital. In their mental, they think that all the shit they're doing is right. Okay. But in reality, it's not. And that's why they're locked up in a mental hospital.
So question for you.
So why is trans any different?
Hold on, you hype. Hold on.
Because this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy.
Hold on, I got a question for you. Which documentary? I'm sorry.
Show on that 90% transition, right?
95%. Of people who transition regret it. I believe that because there was that girl, who was her name, Jasmine or something like that.
I am Jazz.
She was on TLC.
She's been on TV for a very long time.
She had transitioned when she was really young. She was like 7 or something, and now she regrets it. Yeah. She regrets it, and she blamed her parents.
Well, I have a question for you. If a transgendered person said to you, "This is my cis friend Callie, and XYZ, she does my nails."
We're not gonna be.
Would you correct the person and say, "No, I want you to refer to me as a naturally born woman because that's what I identify as"?
Yes.
Would you say that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
if my transgender friend, first of all, if we was friends, you already know off the bat, don't call me no cisgendered, no cis woman, because then now all of a sudden we not friends. Because I feel like that's disrespectful. So that's like you saying you want to be called a female and I'm calling you Harry or I'm calling you Mr. You gonna find that to be disrespectful.
So in a collegiate setting, in an academic setting, those labels are appropriate and make sense. Would you say that people are crossing the line, like when they try to like bring those academic phrases over to like the casual world?
Like, what do you mean?
So cisgender, transgender, right? Cis hetero male, cis heterosexual female. Those are collegiate, college level academic terms. So by bringing them into the everyday world, is that making that too complicated?
Yes.
Should it just stay in academia?
Stay it there for
Stay in
Let
academia.
it stay there for its reasons. It's there for its reasons, and it's not here for its reasons. Thank you. I didn't even know that shit existed. Sis. Like the only sis I know is my sister. My good sis. See, and you're gay. And he's gay, and he still doesn't even understand all these like letters all of a sudden.
I have another example for you. We're going to deviate for like 2 minutes. So in Hispanic culture, Latino culture, obviously people who speak Spanish would know this what I'm about to say. But there's Latino and Latina. That's boy and girl, right? So nobody ever asks someone who speaks Spanish, hey, is there a gender neutral word for Latino that's not gendered? And a bunch of collegiate, academic minded, probably white people got together and said, hey, we need to make up a word that describes Latino and Latina, but that doesn't offend gender.
Latinus.
So then they came up with Latinx. That does not exist. The word in Spanish is Latine with an E. And if you had just asked somebody who can speak the language, you would know. But see how Latinx is everywhere?
Ooh, I never even knew that was a thing either. I've never even seen that. Spanish trans?
So it's
Oh my God.
It's an inappropriate appropriation of a gendered phrase.
I never even knew that was a thing.
But if you just ask somebody,
Latino and then Latina, or
correct.
they when I
would just say you're Latin.
They always had the.
Well, why can't you just say you're just Latin? Oh, you're a Latin person. Why make up another word?
Why make up another word? Well, Latin
like
and Hispanic are different
Webster
things,
is
but
tired. I know Webster is tired. He's like, y'all just keep adding shit into this book. Like
Webster is tired.
Because
Webster is sleepy.
that's crazy.
So that's the 2-minute deviation, right? So let's go back to the transgender, cis, all that type of stuff, right?
I'm a female. I'm a woman. I'm a woman. I have kids. I got a uterus.
Also,
I get my period, unfortunately, because I really don't want it. So if they could have took that, then I would be happy.
But if you're going to be extreme and take it all the way so as to persecute people for like, oh, you don't want to call me by my gender pronouns, then you need to start banning songs like Natural Woman. Go ahead and ban it.
What?
You know what I'm saying? If they're going to be that gung-ho about their transgender identity, then they need to start banning songs.
We're living in the twilight zone at this point. Like this life has just became a whole fucking virtual reality video game. Like
Virtual reality.
because this is crazy. Like the fact that everything now has to be just deemed normal, and it's mentally and it's mentally fucked up. Like that shit is not normal. Why are we trying to normalize shit that's like a mental disability? That shit is crazy to me. Yo, tomorrow I'm gonna be a cat, y'all. So I'm just from now on, my name is Whiskers.
I'm rolling because she said I'm gonna be a cat.
My name is Whiskers. I'm about to get
Your ass is allergic to cats. You need to lose a few. Talk about trans. Rolling.
I'm trans feline, okay? So
That's the thing. That's the thing. People turning into animals. It's called other kin.
no, did you not see this guy who
It's called other kin.
paid like $12,000 to become a dog?
Ciao.
Yo, it looks so bad. It looks so bad. It is scary. He looks like Lassie. He does a big ass Lassie. Like
What
that
the
shit
hell?
is crazy. I'm like you could have gave me the money. That's what I'm saying.
What we're trying to say
We're living in a twilight
to
zone.
the LGBTQIA plus community, We are supporters of this community, but this
I support y'all.
but the transgender part is
I support transgenders. I just don't support
There's a-
y'all trying to push your agenda on everybody else.
it's not the transgender, it's the transgender extremists.
That is so
And I want to
sensitive.
make that clear.
They're very
And I
sensitive.
want y'all to know the word phobia means fear,
Phobia does mean fear.
not hate.
Phobia means fear, not hate. We need to get him a mic.
Yo, for real.
Okay, man turns
Into a dog.
into a dog.
Like, that shit is scary, shit.
So-
I don't think it's in the United States. I think it's like China or something like that, or Australia.
So there's a gentleman,
But he's an Aussie, like a Australian sheepdog or something like that. Yeah, see, that shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. Why?
I don't understand. He's wearing a costume.
Yes, he built a costume, like a very realistic costume to be a dog. See, look. I wonder if that lady actually walks him like faithfully.
I don't
Like,
know.
Is he a pet?
I don't know, but Saucy Santana just made a bunch of money. Walk him
For
like
what?
a dog, walk him like a dog, sis, walk him like a dog.
He's rolling over and shit, like
I cannot.
rolling over and shit, like taking it to
All
the
right,
extreme.
so DL Hewley has a similar question.
He's
to this.
trans animal, so he's both.
D,
So
D,
he's walking on all fours.
yeah.
Because he's trans animal. Trans, what is dogs? Canine? Trans canine.
So God is on the same.
But DL Hewley had a similar question, asking, should white people be allowed to adopt children of color? Because Charlize Theron, both of her sons that she adopted, they were brothers. And then over the course of the years, they
I
both,
like your green. That green on your nails are cute. I'm sorry.
over the course of the years, it is cute.
I think that's the color I just took off my toes.
I'm sorry, over the course of the years, the boys transitioned into female, but not at the same time, but within, I think it was 4 years
Also,
of each
both of
other.
them turned.
Both of them are female now. So now she has 2 daughters. So DL Hewley was saying, should white folks?
But why does the color of the person that raised them matter if they turn? Because it could have been black folks and they still decided.
But are they being raised with confidence in their identity as black men?
You can't assume that just because the people who raised them are white. That's like a really like a stretch, like of assumption.
Okay.
Because for you to actually know the answer to that, you would have to then start thinking like, okay, what if they were raised with black people? If they were raised in a black household and they turned out to do the same thing, then what's your defense? Because right now your defense is only the color of the person's skin.
Okay. Pete, what do you think about both siblings transitioning within years of each other?
That's crazy.
Separate issue.
Yeah, honestly, that's crazy, but that happens. Like there's some times where you have a daughter and she turns into a dyke, and then you have a son and he's gay.
Okay.
That's just their genetics. I don't, to me, I feel as though people are born that way. Like they're born gay.
I asked you about transgender and then you immediately deviated to, well, people can be gay.
Yeah, they could be gay.
But what
They're born that way.
But what about the boys? Were they born transgender or did they become transgender?
No, that's a different extreme.
Okay.
That's a mental issue.
Okay.
That's a mental issue. You cannot be something else. You could be gay, you like the same sex, cool, but you cannot physically want to be something else. That's when you are crazy. I'm sorry. Like
Okay.
That's crazy.
Okay. I'm just trying to iron out all the.
Because you know, like
possible angles
there's
here.
animals that are gay. Like there's animals that are albino. There's animals that are gay. You don't see animals that want to transgender. Like,
Well, they do it on their own.
I don't think that's possible.
Parrotfish change genders.
What fish?
Parrotfish.
What is a parrotfish?
A parrotfish. It's a fish in the ocean. Yeah. If there's not enough of the opposite, they'll change themselves, and then they'll start producing sperm or eggs.
That's not like.
That's built into their
Yeah, that's in their DNA. That's something they don't choose. That's just
Okay.
they're made
Correct.
that way. As I'm saying, like you cannot compare that to transgenders because you aren't made that way.
I think it's fair to say we should keep the animal kingdom separate from these very anthropomorphized issues.
Majority of science is always based off animals. Is it not?
So is being transgender science or is it crazy?
It's definitely crazy. It's also science, but it's crazy.
Crazy
There's
science.
science behind mental issues.
Okay. Okay.
How you think schizophrenia and all that stuff came about? It's science behind it.
People have higher hormones.
In their levels in their brain and stuff like so it's science, but it still don't stop the fact that you crazy.
It don't stop the fact
Crazy
that you're
is crazy.
But it does start in the brain because the what is that gland?
Pituitary gland.
Yeah, that makes all the hormones in the body and sometimes trans
So
people have higher levels of-
I wonder if there's something to be said for dual diagnoses. So people who are identifying
Electromethodites?
dual diagnosis like psychiatric.
Oh, okay. Like you're
Um,
schizo and you have bipolar.
Correct.
And, okay.
I wonder if there's something to be
Sorry,
said
I didn't
for.
mean to say schizo. I mean schizophrenic because that's a derogatory term now.
It is derogatory, yeah.
Sorry.
Well, I wonder if there's something to be said for the amount of overlap of trans identifying persons and then other diagnoses that might overlap. Like, you know, those circles.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I wonder what the data is on
Bipolar
that.
disorder. That's what they
Yeah.
have. They
See,
have
that's
form of bipolar.
a HIPAA violation. We will never get that information, but
Yeah,
it's still
we
it's still
can't
interesting.
Go asking. They're not gonna tell us, but we already know what it is. Like you probably suffer from bipolar disorder.
Like me and my husband.
And half the time it's tied into narcissism.
Yeah.
And that's crazy because most transgender people I feel as though are narcissistic because
I
they
do-
always want their way
I
and
do know-
nobody else.
I do know are narcissistic, they, them.
They are narcissistic. It's not my fault that you feel the way that you feel, but I'm doing everything to make you feel that way. Shut up. Go to hell. I'm sorry. Like,
yeah.
narcissism is
I
a
also
trigger.
I also think that there's something to be said for persons who want to be an oppressed minority and they're trying to find some minority category to fit in while they can so that they can get this whatever type of attention. It's not necessarily transgender, but like I have a friend who is 1/4 Chinese and wants to really get close to their Chinese culture. However, in China, there's multiple minority groups. Like here,
Really?
yes. So like here in the US, we have Cajun, we have Creole, right? We have Appalachia, right? So we have
When you say multiple minority groups, like
Like-
is it like a caste system? Like you're poor.
no, it's like different cultures inside of China. Like we have that here in the US. Like
I didn't know that was in China.
Creole, Cajun, we have like our Boston culture, like they got their accent, they have their own culture.
Like a
Texas,
melting pot.
they got their own culture, right? So in China, there's obviously something similar to that. Like they have different minority groups.
Okay.
Okay.
I didn't know that.
Yes. So it's more than just saying somebody's Chinese. Okay, well, if you're in China, people are going to ask, okay, what does that mean to you? And you're going to have to say, I'm this minority group, if you have one.
That's interesting.
But they want to be an oppressed minority so bad. They want to be Chinese and they want to be this minority group. But I'm like, girl, you don't even speak the language. You don't dress like them. You never been to China. Like, what you want?
That's crazy.
But you want it so desperately to identify with your culture. You're going to have to talk to your nai about that. The nai. That's this time. It's grandma in whatever dialect. Yes.
You-
Not the nai. Shut the fuck up. I cannot.
Yeah, that was
But
hilarious.
I want to say that I have transgender friends who are genuinely confused by the modern transgender violent
Yeah,
movement.
there's a lot of
Like they're-
transgenders that
like
don't
they're-
even understand.
Like they're
it.
transgender and they're like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I've been trans since I was 10. I did my thing. I know who I am. I'm secure in myself. I don't need any of this sauce.
Extra shit. Like
Correct.
now the ones they're pushing it, like you pushing it.
So it's the transgender extremists.
So I'm like, if you could be transgender and just
Can
mind
we
your
make-
business.
Can we make that the
We
name
cool.
of the episode, transgender extremists? Because I feel like that would like
Transgender extremists, that's the
But
title.
but people are transgender. People really are born in the wrong body. People click my shit.
Clickbait. They're like, this has nothing to do with extreme.
Anyway, it's just a way to get the dialogue going. So me and my husband will actually say, well, how are you getting here? Because there was a point in time where he didn't have a car. And then I immediately switched my car. By the way, I got a new car. I bought a Subaru.
Where?
I bought a Subaru, baby.
Ew.
I bought a Subaru. You don't like it?
I don't know.
Subaru.
Oh,
This is eco-friendly?
yeah.
Oh, fuck you. You don't like the environment. You don't like the environment.
Subaru.
You don't like dogs.
I love dogs.
Okay, Subaru sponsors dogs.
That's not enough.
Keep your Nissan.
Girl,
Polluter. Anyway.
girl.
So I
Oh, you know what? I'll tell you about that later.
hold on. So he needed a way to get somewhere. He said one of the they thems is going to pick me up, and I started laughing, and then he started laughing because we have so many friends who are they them.
You don't even wait. What?
They don't identify as he or she.
Okay. Okay.
He's like, one of the they thems will get me, and we just started laughing because it was just too much. But they're still our friends. We still love them. They will be at our events. They're part of our family. You know.
So they them. Would it be offensive if you called them it?
I would ask the person.
Okay. Because I'm like, it's different.
I think it really would depend on the person. I would really ask them.
But how were you a group of people?
Child, I don't know.
Does that now sound like splice?
I don't know. I don't know. Wait, Spice the alien group?
So he was a
Split. That was serious. How James McAvoy killed that role. James McAvoy killed that role. That shit gave me nightmares. I'm not gonna lie. Split. Splice is the alien movie.
Oh, okay.
Split is the one with M. Night Shyamalan. They filmed it at the Philadelphia Zoo.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that's where the movie takes place, at the Philadelphia
shit.
Zoo.
Oh, yeah. Because he was all with the animals and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's called Split.
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 That
Splice.
shit was crazy.
Splice is the alien chick with the two big eyes, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I liked her too.
Oh, by the way, Trigger Splice, she's transgender, so the character switches from female to male. They little alien chick.
Oh yeah, in the movie, but not in real life.
We just on the topic. I'm just
Juno is transgendered. I love Juno.
Elliot Page.
Well, her name's not Elliot Page anymore. She's a man now. So
It used to be
Why did I call her?
Used to be Ellen Page. Now it's Elliot.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she's a guy now. Well, I keep saying she, he. Oh my God, it's confusing.
Yes.
He is a guy.
Y'all,
The guy from
yeah, that's
Juno.
old news. You all right?
You know Juno, the movie where she was like pregnant and she was a teenager that was pregnant, so she had to give the kid up for adoption. Yeah, well,
It's a white. It's a white.
it's a
movie.
really white movie, but it's a good movie.
It's,
I love that.
It's like
movie.
Napoleon Dynamite.
But better. It was a better version of it because Napoleon Dynamite had no like purpose to me. I didn't see the point of the movie. I didn't understand the movie. But Juno had an actual point and plot behind it. But he is now he used to be a she, and in the movie he was a female. Now he is a guy. He has transitioned. And he's very handsome, either or. Do you say that? Like you used to be beautiful, but now you're handsome.
I just accept people for whatever they got.
I respect everybody.
You're beautiful and handsome, baby.
If I'm confused, if we're confused, if the person you're discussing with is confused, we can't help that we're confused. So you can either educate us or confront us. Regardless, we'll probably still be confused after your little discourse. After you're done talking, we're still gonna be confused. More than likely,
because I will never get in your head.
More than likely,
ever. But I know why some trans don't even like if they transition from man to female. Are some of them still with women, or are they?
Self-identify has nothing to do with your sexual intercourse.
Oh my God, that shit is confusing.
Yep, now it's even more confusing.
Okay.
Get even more confused. Don't even worry about their sexual preference.
I'm over it.
Don't even worry about their sexual.
Y'all, I love it. You love it, I like it, and whatever. Because I don't know what the difference is. Because I'm like, hey, I like dick too, so I don't blame them.
I don't blame them. I'm rolling. What is? Yo,
is she still out there? Oh, her ride is taking forever. I feel bad for her. That's so mean.
I gotta do what I gotta do.
Oh no, she not.
Oh, said what I said. Said what I said.
Do you shake your eyebrows?
Yeah, the barber.
Okay, because I'm like, they look so crispy.
Yes. You look so
I
polished.
can't tell you the last time I went and got my eyebrows done. I don't even do it myself. I don't like waxing.
You know, you have a lot of waxing services here that I never book.
that
I
I
don't
never
know
use.
why.
I don't even use them myself. So, and I work here.
I would totally book a waxing service.
Like a full coochie, or are you gonna get your
A
coochie
coochie?
wax
No.
before the baby? So you can
where-
just go up in there all bushy?
Wait, who was waxing their kitty cat in a nail salon?
Oh, not well.
She raised that's her shop.
First of all, why wouldn't you? We have an esthetician and she does coochie waxing.
But I've never even done that.
It's the first time for everything.
I'm not doing that shit right now. Not 8 months pregnant.
Why?
I'm not doing that shit ever.
Just the baby. She like,
The
well, I got my coochie waxed before I gave birth, so I sure did.
what the hell? But was you already used to getting it waxed?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I'm not doing
To me, it's not that bad. And my hair is very, very, very fine. It's not coarse. It's fine. Like
Nah, I
it's
just
straight.
I keep it trim, I keep it low.
It's like really straight. I don't know how. It looks like I have a perm, and I'm like, how my head can't grow like this?
You
I'm
stupid.
like,
You're
I'm like,
stupid.
do I have hair on my head like this? What?
No. It's just y'all little voices.
Yeah, it could pick you up in the background, but the mic pretty much.
The way Troy said, not the nine. Oh
So
my
after
God.
you give birth, you still wouldn't try it?
No,
But why?
I don't
Do
want
you
that. I'm
shave?
scared. I keep it trim with like trimmers.
I like it bald.
He gonna get what I give him, so
He ain't gonna complain.
he ain't gonna complain about nothing.
I like it bald. Maybe like a little eagle strip, like a little
Landing strip.
Like,
Y'all get on my
But-
nerves.
I don't like body hair. I sometimes I even shave my arms. Like if my hair on my arm.
Do you have leg hair?
No,
Okay.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't at all.
I don't have leg hair either.
But my arms grows like hair. But this, I will shave all this. This little peach fuzz, that has to go.
It's cute.
No, I like to be like fresh like a baby, smooth skin like a baby.
Skin.
You like body hair on men? Like Chewbacca hair?
No,
You don't like bears?
I like bears. I like bears.
Laser hair? No, I haven't. Really?
It didn't work.
The first session was like, what? I gotta, I'm like, full body. So I went back to the second session, and then I noticed my hair was growing, and I was at it.
Yeah, they say when you get laser treatment, most times the hair grows back thicker and coarser than it.
It did. I ended up
Yeah.
having hair in spots I didn't get.
That's
my
crazy.
gosh.
I'd be so mad.
If I didn't have hair like
I'm
that,
suing you. I am taking you to court because this is false advertising, like misrepresentation.
So basically, if you get laser hair removal, you have to keep
Doing
keep
it, yeah, you got to keep doing it.
That's like that.
I'm not doing that. Well, I guess maybe like lip fillers because I definitely gotta touch my shit.
No,
up.
like after a while, we'll start to spend like.
I definitely got lip fillers. Cause Shay, my lips were so thin.
Yeah.
They were so thin. Like
So when did you get lip fillers as a sister?
October,
October. And how long do they last?
a year to 2 years.
You like it?
I love it.
Okay. As long as you like
Nobody even knows. Like when I tell people, I'm like, I got lip fillers. Just like, what? I thought it was your.
'cause you a black girl. So
Like they assume because I'm black that I should have already full lips, which is crazy because I'm like, I really don't. I did, but because of my sickness, it ended up thinning them out.
Oh.
So that's why I went and filled it in. And then I also got them tattooed so they would be the same color. But you know,
Okay.
that's about it. That's the most plastic surgery I guess I would get into because I'm scared to go to sleep. I have a big fear that I will never
Of
wake up.
anesthesia.
Yeah, I have a fear I will not wake up, and I'm not really to risk that because I do want to get my breasts smaller.
Okay.
I want to be able to participate in a wet t-shirt contest
Okay.
and
You could participate right now.
I have no bra on. Like,
Ain't nobody stopping you.
because you know, like the best feeling is when you come home from work and you have to take your bra off.
Yeah.
But I want that feeling all the time.
Oh my
I never
God.
have to wear one. That is the goal in life.
So would you be a candidate for breast reduction surgery with your condition? With your
No.
diagnosis?
First of all, I wouldn't be a candidate because my breasts aren't big enough.
Oh,
Like for your insurance to have to pay for you to get a breast reduction, you have to be like a G.
oh,
Girl, I'm barely touching B, and I still want them smaller.
so they're just a nuisance to you.
Yeah, I want to be flat chested.
Well, I don't know what I'm gonna get after
I'm barely a D.
a D cup. I don't know what this pregnancy is gonna do because my titties just keep growing and doing stuff. So we'll see what happens after she gets here.
Well, hopefully you get to breastfeed. I didn't get to breastfeed.
Yeah, that's my hope is that I can breastfeed.
I'm scared to do
successfully.
that. I'm scared to go to sleep in anesthesia and stuff because I'm not trying to die. Because you ain't see about the what's her name? The one from DC Young Fly, she died. Jackie O.
Lots of people
Getting a
die.
mommy makeover. First of all, she read the fucking reviews. The reviews for that doctor is on fucking Google. He had horrible reviews and mad people died under his care. Yeah, I would have
Oh my
never
God.
went to that man.
Oh,
No way in hell. You couldn't pay me to get surgery from that man because that's crazy. I feel so sorry for her and her
well,
poor babies. Her son just turned 1 year old like 2 days ago.
Kanye West's mother passed away. She got a tummy tuck by one. She got a tummy tuck or something from one of these fake TV doctors who was hosting a TV show on TLC, but he wasn't a surgeon. Like he wasn't a board certified surgeon. He was just a doctor that had an acting gig.
I used to
And
work for a plastic surgeon. I hated him.
oh, what did he do, girl?
Nothing. He had a show on Bravo, so I'm not even gonna say anything. I signed an NDA.
Oh,
Even that's the most I can.
she said, that's the level we're gonna be on. We're gonna have NDAs in this bitch every time.
He did everything, like all plastic. It was crazy because you would see hella twins coming in to get BBL because you would take the fat from the other twin and put it in one. It's crazy. I was like, I didn't know y'all could do that, but only twins can do that. But they have to be identical, and identical twins can share each other's fat. Like
Ew.
disgusting, honestly. I was like, ew, why are you taking your
Oh my
sister's fat?
God.
She's like, yeah, I'm gonna take some of her belly and put it in here. And I'm like, that's crazy. But yeah, she was crazy.
That
One time he made me try cool sculpting and I did it on my thigh. That shit does not work and it bruises. Like my whole
Yeah,
thigh
it
had a
bruises.
bruise for like years before that shit went away. Man,
I was about to say, did you get anything done?
no. The only thing I did was the cool sculpting thing. That shit didn't work. And I was like, yeah,
I'm out of here.
Doesn't cool sculpting like melt the fat or
That's what it's
something?
supposed to do.
Bruises the fat,
It doesn't.
bruises out.
It just bruises your body. You get bruised up. Bruised the fuck up. That's it.
Not me, honey. That will not be me. No, I'm content with my body and the way it is now. But I actually have no stretch marks from this baby.
That's awesome.
I don't know how. Must be the shea butter, the ancestors. They're
Well,
looking
yeah.
out. Meow. But
well,
yeah, so far
are you
none.
delivering vaginally?
Planning to, yeah.
Okay, so before you give birth, you should start this now. You ever heard of primrose oil?
Yeah.
Use the capsules, put it up your vajayjay, let it pop, and just let it rock.
I can't use that until 36 weeks.
Okay, start using it because it's going to, girl, when I tell you, you won't have no tearing or nothing, you'll be straight. That shit is miracle. Fucking miracle. What?
Yes,
Like the things that look like cats.
Yeah, primrose oil.
What is this supposed to
It,
It
soft-
helps.
it
It helps
softens your
soften.
ligaments.
Yeah, soften like the ligaments and everything. So when the baby comes out, it just stretches and goes right back, and you will not tear.
I wish I would have known.
Every person I did it, and then every person I told that to, they're like, "Girl, that shit really work." I'm like, I'm telling you, that shit, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't want to tear. That's one of my fears. I really don't
God
want to
gift,
tear.
girl, primrose oil.
45
What?
They numbed me twice.
Did they do an episiotomy on you? That's where they cut it. That's where they cut you. Okay, he tore
So
you.
she had
Was it a
stitches.
first? Was it a first, second, or third degree tear? You know.
It had to have been 30 tear. They stitched me up for 45 minutes.
Yeah, to stitch her up that much, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Okay.
They had to touch me twice. They had me for me. Like, he told me the front back.
Oh my God. Yeah, to her booty hole. Her booty hole was brown.
It felt like iron,
And it burnt, yeah.
literally.
Sure, you don't understand.
Imagine that because I felt that.
Women, we go through so much.
Good
But
childbirth is
different stuff.
child.
We go through so much.
Childbirth is not for the weak. Like it is not for the faint of heart. That shit is crazy.
No, I'm excited though.
About how hard it is to carry a child. They'll tell you how hard it is to take care of them. They don't tell you how hard it is to have them.
Yeah, kids is something
To
different.
carry.
Fortunately for me,
And
my
the shit you go through, like the symptoms, man, I lost my teeth. Each one of my kids took one of my teeth. I lost this one and I lost that one. Because as soon as I get pregnant, I get cavities, like really bad cavities to the point that they can't even fix it. They have to just pull it out because you're pregnant. So they was like, oh, we can't do nothing on you. We gotta take it. After that, yo, I was like, I can't. Every time I have a kid, I'm gonna lose a tooth. I was like, what if my
No.
front tooth goes?
Fortunately, I've had no symptoms. Nope. I don't
You're
get
lucky,
migraines. I
yeah.
don't get headaches. I might have had Braxton Hicks the other day. I'm not sure. That shit hurt. And I kind of was like, is this a Braxton Hicks? Like, is that
Yeah,
what
you'll
it
definitely
is?
know when you're in labor. I can tell you that much. You
Yeah.
definitely fucking know. Because with my son, I was really like with my daughter, my water broke and I was chilling. I didn't even know the shit broke. I went and took a shower, got dressed. Like,
Good.
didn't know. Then I get there, they're like, you know, you're like 6 centimeters out. I'm like, oh, for real? Wow, I don't feel anything. Like I wasn't in pain or nothing.
Right.
My son, I got up and my water went, and I was like, oh shit, what the fuck? And I was to be good thing because like my daughter, I was good after my water broke. I was like, I should be good still. I get up to go change my clothes and I just fall to the ground like, what? Oh my God. Like I was in so much pain. I was like, Mom, I'm gonna have this baby in the car. I was like, that shit was so painful.
The first person to touch the baby is the person who delivered it. Did you know that?
Really?
The first person to touch the infant is the one who delivered it.
Shit, I was going to deliver my baby myself then because I was ready to pull
Reach
that
down
motherfucker
and
out.
grab your baby.
But
Listen.
got to the hospital and I still wasn't nowhere near dilated at all. He didn't come till 12 hours later.
That must be a boy thing.
Well,
Yeah, 12 hours.
there is something that shows there is some theory out there that boys need a little more time.
Well, both
to
my
bake.
pregnancies, because my water broke at like 5 a.m. My daughter didn't born until 5 p.m., 5:15 p.m. My son, my water broke at 9:30 in the morning. He didn't come till 9:12.
Yeah, labor is similar. Labor is usually you should expect 12 to 24 hours.
I was like, this shit is ridiculous.
Yeah,
After that, it gets
speeds up.
shorter, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My sister-in-law, when she was giving birth, she was in labor for like 2 days. Until they had to just induce her because they was like, oh, this is crazy. My aunt, the same thing. She was in labor for like 2-3 days, and they was like, yeah, we just gonna have to take them because to just sit there and wait is crazy.
Did she? Yeah, there's a lot of things I'm trying to avoid. So I really do not want an epidural. First of all, epidural makes labor longer.
Really?
It makes
sure. I'm like, give me drugs.
No, it makes
Give me
and
drugs.
it makes the baby limp.
Give me drugs. Oh, it didn't make my baby limp. Give me drugs. Give me. Really?
Pitocin, what they give you to induce.
That's it. Yeah.
Well, they don't have to give you that entire bag. They can just give you a small dose, but they don't. Birth education in this country is severely lacking, especially for our community. But you can just elect to have a portion of the Pitocin drip. You don't have to have that entire bag. Pitocin makes it hard for the baby to breathe and makes contractions more painful.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So it should be an educated choice. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm not saying don't
Everybody,
do.
A lot of people I know who got epidurals, they were like, oh, when it's about to rain, they back be hurting and all that. And I'm like, I don't have none of that issue.
Yeah,
and I did it with both my kids.
And people act like epidural is not surgery. Epidural is fucking anesthesia, bitch.
It's anesthesia. Yeah, because they definitely gave me morphine, and I had like a little press pen. And the crazy thing is with my daughter, they forgot to turn off the morphine. They forgot to turn off the morphine. So why are they telling me to push? I'm like, hold on.
You in there skiing.
And I'm like,
you in there skiing, like.
I'm like, I don't know. I'm about to use this, and y'all. That's y'all fault. Like y'all should have did y'all job. I was like, I'm gonna use this.
Other birth stories I've heard is like one of my bosses, Brenda. She bossy Irish lady. You do not want to fight her. She is a black girl in a white girl's body. You do not want to fight her. So when people would ask for my supervisor, I'm a social worker. I'm like, oh, you could get her. You could get the supervisor. And you'll be running back to me with open arms. Yes, you will. Mm-hmm. So there was an incident where she told the nurses, Could I have some Tylenol? I just want to sleep. This isn't when she's in labor. She's like, I just need some Tylenol so I can fall asleep. 2 hours go by, third hour is coming up, like she's calling the nurse again. The nurse came back with an attitude. I have 60 other patients besides you. So Brenda said, well, if you had just given me my Tylenol 2 hours ago, like I had asked, I'd be one less. She came back with that Tylenol with a quickness. And then they charged her for it because she looked at her bill and they did charge her for that Tylenol.
No, I was about to curse the nurses out when I gave birth to my son too, because mind you, they discharged me to leave at 8 a.m.
Oh, I remember this one.
At 8 a.m. It
Saying
is 2 o'clock. I'm still sitting in this hospital.
no food.
So I'm like, y'all didn't give me breakfast. Y'all didn't give me lunch. Y'all told me I was supposed to leave since 8 and I'm still here. At 2:30, I packed me and my son up and I was going to the elevator. They're like, no, you can't leave. We didn't give you your discharge paper. I'm like, it's either y'all gonna give it to me here or y'all gonna give it to me downstairs because I'm leaving.
They threatened to charge her with kidnapping.
They were gonna charge me with kidnapping my old child. I was like, well, tell the officer meet me downstairs. I'll tell him what happened. Because y'all got me fucked up. She gave me those discharge papers on the elevator. Like me and him leaving. I promise you that. Y'all gonna have to meet me in the parking lot because I'm leaving. Like the fuck.
And with your son, you had a placenta previa later on.
They tried to kill me. But first of all, them night nurses is the fucking worst. Night nurses? No, it was the day nurses.
The day nurses suck.
Are the fucking worst. The night ones are the sweetest. They will always check on you. They will do their job. They'll always make sure you're comfortable. The daytime bitches, they don't do shit. They are so lazy. They always put everything in. They're like, oh, well, nighttime will handle it. Like, so what are you getting paid for? Why did you even show up? You could have stayed home.
Well, there's a saying that male...
And that's like at every hospital I see, because Anita was about to get fucked up. Yeah.
Oh my God. So there's a saying that I have, and I don't know how many people agree with this, but male bullies in high school, they become officers. Female bullies become nurses.
I believe that.
Boy bullies in high school become cops, and etc.
Is it only the bullies, or I also feel like
cops were people who were bullied in school?
No, I felt that's what it was. Like they were bullied, or
word. Let's talk about it.
They can assert control.
Let's talk about it.
Other people,
Okay.
they're like, oh, now it's my turn, or
So
some type.
it's
of
a small PP complex.
Yeah, they definitely
I
have.
would just say hurt people hurt.
Oh, hurt people.
They were
hurt people.
broken, or the ones who grew up in broken households.
They always take it out
On the smaller person.
Because then they be like, oh, now I'm gonna be like this.
Like, he did this to me. What does that have to do with me, though?
Nobody's gonna treat me like this ever again. So now I'm gonna treat.
But that's crazy.
I'ma do
That
it first.
bullied nurses. Huh? Because now I'm thinking about it. All the bitches
Meditate on it.
Meditate
on it. CNAs.
Fucking bitches. Yeah, now they want to be LPNs and shit. Like,
guess who was working during the pandemic? The weed man and the CNA.
no,
That's the only people who had a fucking job during the pandemic. That's the only motherfuckers who had a damn job.
And truck drivers.
Truck drivers, fucking fast food, niggas doing Uber and what's it called? DoorDash. The weed man and the CNA.
No, he was making money during fucking. He probably was happy as hell. Them PPPs was going straight to him. That's what it was. PPPs was going straight to him. All that extra unemployment, he was happy. He was like, oh, people got that extra unemployment. They was buying ounces. they got it. They was buying ounces. They was like, normally I get like a nick or something, but today I'm coming for an ounce.
I spent money on weed during the pandemic. My fucking fucking dependent.
Oh man, but that's one of the sayings that I have, is that the female bullies, they become nurses and shit.
I mean, I had to cut off a few of my weed men. They didn't know how to keep it professional. Now that's why I like now.
You always have this issue where like men just don't know how to act.
keep it,
They want to keep it going to the next level. You're like, no, there is no next level. I'm the client, I'm the customer.
So that's why now my weed person is a weed woman. I don't have a weed man. I have a weed woman.
Okay, word.
I love her.
Good.
I love her. Really
good.
And she does what she has to do, and she keeps it professional.
Well, if she try to eat the Uchi, come back and tell us on the podcast, because
now if she do, I'm not gonna say no. If she want to munch, she can munch, but I ain't returning no favor.
No,
I'm not returning no favors. I'm sorry. I can be a pillow princess. Absolutely, I will be a pillow princess. I will be your pillow princess. I'll be your little side driver, but I'm never driving.
I cannot. The way she said she want to munch, you get on my damn nerves.
You thought I was feeling you?
Yeah, the nurses that I encounter that are like, I don't know.
They're horrible.
Some
They
people,
never
some people
like
just do it for money. Then that's okay. There's nothing wrong with doing it for money, but don't take it out on the patient.
Yeah, because the money is good. I ain't gonna front. The money is good. I'm about to go back to school to do my RN because shit, $74 an hour. Sign me the fuck up. What?
Listen, that's too much school for me.
Girl, I only got like a year and a half because I already got my bachelor's. But sign me the fuck up. $74 an hour. Just imagine the overtime.
You don't work at the bank no more.
No, I work at a hospital.
Who's watching your kids? You got all these adventures.
My kids is taking care of. They come with me.
Your kids are well provided for.
They come with me.
That's every time you tell me something or give me an update, I'm like, but who is watching her kids? Like, right, Troy? These kids. The children are well provided for. Believe me. Believe me.
My son this morning, he didn't want me to leave. And I was like, I'm going to work. And he was like, no, he was blocking the door. Like, I'm like, all right, let's go back upstairs. I definitely went back upstairs and lay down with him. Like, okay.
What a sweetie.
You win. He's like, I won't go.
He only talks when he wants to get his way.
Yeah.
Is that pretty much it? Listen.
But he's getting there.
When he starts really, really talking,
I'm just scared about
he won't
potty
stop.
training. I don't know how to do this for a boy. Like it's
Oh, it's fun.
2.5. He'll be 3 in December.
You gotta take him twice because they gotta figure out the morning wood thing.
Girl, this shit is hard.
Yeah, in the morning you gotta take him twice.
My son, my first child.
Okay.
Every time when he started walking, when I went to the bathroom,
Oh, you would take him.
I'm gonna go potty here, potty there. Sit on the stairs,
Mhm.
nothing comes out. And I was in my close my eyes. And one day at the urgent bathroom, ran to the bathroom, brick on his finger.
Oh, he figured it
and he
out.
went to fix it.
Oh wow.
That's how I did my.
And my daughter was easy. My son is like,
Yeah.
All my kids probably right here.
what?
Yep. That's what I'm doing. 10 months. 10 months. That ass is sitting on the little trick toilet. You laughing? I'm not fucking kidding. At 10 months, that ass is sitting down.
That's crazy.
Even just the routine of going to the bathroom and sitting down is important.
Yeah, my son does that now because whenever I'm in the bathroom, I can't use the bathroom by myself anyway.
Do we got a little potty?
Right
Okay.
next to me. But I can't. Oh.
Yeah. That's what I did with my godson. I'd get him.
I used to feel myself till I was like 7, 8 years old. Your urethra, or is it a man urethra?
Oh.
To let you know.
Yeah, there's a flat. Men have like a flap inside that separates seminal fluid from urine. Yeah.
That's crazy. Like me, I used to have accidents till I was like 7, 8 years old. Because I was one of those, I don't want to stop playing. I'm just gonna keep running around.
And I would beat that ass.
And then it would be too late. And then I'm like running to the bathroom and it's already coming out. My daughter does the same shit. And I'm like, I can't get mad at you because I did the same thing. But at the same time, I'm like, don't be like me.
You're 7.
Yeah, I'm like, do you want to go to sleepovers and stuff, right? You can't do that if you're peeing on yourself.
Yeah.
And now she's in cheerleading, so now she's like, oh, I can't pee on myself because I'm a cheerleader, and cheerleaders don't do that.
That's on my nerves.
At least that works.
As long as it stops.
Fine with me.
Yeah. Yeah. Long as she stops doing it. But yeah, it's a work in progress. But I do plan on potty training completely before age 2. Plan on. Plan on.
I think girls are easier than boys.
Plan on.
I think girls are easier. So to me, shit.
I'm the oldest of 7, so
Oh yeah, you got this out.
I'm like, whatever.
I don't have any siblings,
That is not funny.
so I like, even if I did have a sibling, I would still be the youngest because,
Yeah.
It's all like, I don't have anybody under me.
I do look forward to parenting and enjoying each phase individually.
Which will be beautiful.
Yeah, me and my husband were very much looking forward to our little mini me vacation with our new baby.
Where
So
you
we're
going?
excited. So my last day, oh no, it's our leave, our leave.
Mm,
So he actually found out yesterday he qualifies for leave.
Yeah.
Because they made it clear, like once he started his new job, that everything was 90 days. But they said, oh no, paternity leave is
It's
different.
different.
I was like, oh, okay, great.
Yeah, he can take that whenever. It's better though to do one at a time. Like you take yours and then him, so then somebody will always be home with the baby.
But my job is flex. I'm
That's
a
true.
work from home person.
But you never know. Things might change. Well,
Things might change. And you can take FMLA once a year.
yeah,
You can take it once a year. Ain't
Girl,
nothing stopping you from taking it
YOLO.
once a year.
do what you got to do.
Listen, and you're allowed to still work. You just can't work at the job that gave you the FMLA.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Wouldn't that be like finessing the system?
Mm-hmm. So you allowed to still work, but you can't work the same job that just gave you FMLA, and you can't make more than what they paid you.
Wow, that's interesting.
Uh-huh.
Because if they made more than what they paid me, I wouldn't go back anyway. Like, what's the purpose? Like, what am I coming back for?
Word.
Screw y'all. I'm making more over here.
Listen, but with that being said, like I even started a new job. Like I did an interview today and I have to keep doing some other, like they want a writing sample, but I think I got hired again at another social workplace that I think is going to pay better. But at the same time,
But would they discriminate because you're literally about to
I
get
have not
pregnant?
told them.
I wouldn't.
That was my first
I
mistake.
definitely did.
That was my mistake with this other job I got in May. I told them I was pregnant and they said, oh, we won't give you salary. I was like, oh, I'm keeping my mouth shut this
Yeah,
time. Y'all
because
got
when
me
I was
fucked
pregnant
up.
with my son, I was working and I didn't tell them I was pregnant until when I was about to go out. I was like, yeah, I'm pregnant. And they was like, we never knew that. So I asked them, instead of putting me on leave, to fire me.
Oh yeah.
So I could collect unemployment because it was during COVID.
And that was the extra money.
Hell yeah. I'm like, if I take maternity leave, that shit is only 8 weeks. Yeah, fire me. I'll stay on this shit for a year.
Yo.
I'm like, please fire
Oh,
me.
and then someone was there to watch your son for all the first 2 years.
I was home the whole time. He didn't go to daycare until he was like 10 months old.
I remember that.
Definitely.
So when she gets here, like I started her little scrapbook, like of like her little book of memories and stuff. I got a picture of my pregnancy test, not the actual pregnancy test, just a picture of it. But I'm looking forward to like little things like that, like figuring out like who's watching her, who's doing this and that. You know, I'm really hoping that we enjoy. I think the first 3 months we are both going to be home.
That's good.
I think that's what we're going to do, because by the time 3 months is over, it'll be Christmas, the holidays, then it's 2024. Then somebody can refile again.
That's so scary.
Then somebody can retake it
You're
again.
making it sound like the year is flying by.
Listen, it's August.
Damn, that's harsh reality. I am not looking forward because my birthday's in 2 months. Girl, our birthday's in 2 months. High five.
Hey, aren't we like 3 days apart?
Yeah.
Well, I will be breastfeeding and doing Kegels for my birthday.
And I will be drinking. I'll get turned up for you. I'm supposed to be having a surprise birthday party.
How are you supposed to be having, and you know about it?
Somebody,
And you know about it.
somebody is throwing me a surprise birthday party. I don't know who the surprise is. I don't know where it's gonna be. I don't know who's gonna
Oh,
be there.
you're just throwing it out there.
I know for a fact I'm having a surprise birthday party, so I can't do nothing on my birthday.
Oh, you know what I would like? I think I have an idea. We can put something together for you.
Somebody doing something. My mom knows. My mom, my sister-in-law. I know she's gonna watch this too. So you know I'm having a surprise birthday party. You're invited, Shay.
Yeah,
Ask them where it's gonna be, but you're invited.
yeah. I could see like a couple little spots. So like,
I like black and gold because that's what I'm feeling. 30.
how about like a rooftop bar, 10 people or less?
I need more than that. I need a gala.
A gala? The fuck?
Girl, it's 30. I'm going all out. I've never had a party. I'm going all out.
I've never had one either. You know what I
They're
wanted?
going all out.
I wanted a Princess Tiana, Princess and the Frog theme party for myself. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted.
Black and gold theme, and I want that song to be playing. That black and gold, black and gold, black and gold.
Why don't we get this podcast off the floor first, and then we'll talk about your little gala.
Oh, it's gonna be a gala. Okay. Met ain't gonna have nothing on this.
What the hell? She said, I want black and gold.
Beyonce party? Me. Okay.
I am cracking up.
Beyonce who? That's what it is.
No, I could see like,
You want email, text, or no?
damn, I don't know.
A nice black and gold gala, right?
Yeah, but
Everybody has like
who is
the-
paying for that?
somebody. Everybody has like the little face, like the masquerade things on and whatever.
Now it's a fucking masquerade.
We can't do a black and gold masquerade.
Cask of Amontillado looking ass.
That sounds so sexy.
It does. But I'm just like, what is going on? A black and gold theme party.
Black and gold.
It was a pleasure. Thank you for making us laugh
Thank you for joining us.
and all the mom tips. Yeah. Oh wait, someone got to open that second door for her.
No, I didn't. Oh, if you put your hand through and slide it back, it just unlocks. It's that easy. Or Troy go do it for her.
Oh, that's what I thought you said. You go to the bathroom. You going through the back.
Yeah. Back door.
Yeah, there's a little
a latch.
I don't want to say
High security. Top notch security up in
there's
here.
a little latch you got to put your hand through.
Top notch security. You know, keeps us.
Oh my god.
That's a fire hazard.
Oh, it's a real shit. You probably would get coded for that.
Yo, it's like because they used to put a
If the
padlock
marshal
on
came
it.
here, you would
They put a
fail.
Lock on it. And I'm like, dude, like that's a fire hazard. There's a fire. We can't go out the front door, and now at the back door is padlocked. We're dying. Like,
We're done. We're baking in here.
I'm like, yeah, we kind of take the padlock off. I kind of took it off and hid it from them so they wouldn't do it. Because even though I told them, they still kept, I guess, forgetting and doing it anyway. So I had to take it off and hide it.
Well, they're not going to watch this. So
Yeah, they're definitely.
this high quality production we have.
So they will never know. But it's definitely hidden somewhere.
For my 30th birthday, it was ass. Because I was living in a fixer-upper house and no one wanted to buy tickets with me to go to see a show. And then
if I met you before,
and then my husband didn't purchase the tickets to the Renaissance Fair in time. So when we were getting ready to go, the
There's a
tickets were already
Renaissance
sold out.
Fair in October?
Yeah, it's the one in Manheim, PA.
Where the hell? Oh, come on! I was like, where the hell is
That's an hour and a half away.
That in Jersey? I ain't never heard of that.
No, the one in New Jersey was already over. That was in May, I think. That already happened. That one.
I
already
wanted to go
happened.
to Salem.
Massachusetts.
They have like this whole festival for like Halloween.
Yo, that shit is too fucking crowded for me. I'll be seeing the
the
videos
Salem
and shit.
festival thing.
Yes, it's so many
It looks
people there.
Cute.
Can we
though.
go to New Orleans? It's more us. But I've never done it.
You never? I thought you went already.
No, I've never been to New Orleans.
I'm gonna go twice.
Fuck. You're so selfish. Come on, Troy, let's go.
I'm like, we could go in October. But I'm like, I already went in October.
Let's
I
go.
actually would go back in October because there's this one place that my friend took me to, and it had like these po. It's not like a regular po' boy, but it's like a egg roll version of a po' boy, and it's like crawfish. Girl, when I tell you that shit was fucking amazing, like I will go back just to get that shit, freeze them, and bring them back with me. But I've been trying to tell him, I was like, yo, just freeze it and send it to me. He's like, yo, I'm not doing that. I'm like,
freeze it and send it to me.
Yo, when I tell you that shit is amazing,
I will go to New Orleans
after
after
something.
I will go to New
Allegedly.
Orleans after
I don't know, but that
hurricane
shit is
season is over.
amazing.
Once hurricane season is over, I'll
Oh
go.
yeah, because when I went to New Orleans in October last year, girl, it was cold. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't like cold, like, but it was chilly. And then we went to a swamp tour. Bitch, you swear we was in Alaska. It was so fucking cold.
You didn't see any gators because they were asleep.
Girl, yes, we did. We definitely saw them.
Oh, they were active?
Yeah, they was out there.
Okay.
He even took us to the bayou where you see they filmed the frog and shit.
Princess and the Frog?
Yeah, that movie.
Going down the
And
bayou.
they showed us the
Hey,
little bayou
copyright,
of where they
hey.
filmed it. I was like, oh, it's so cute. It's really pretty.
Oh, speaking of, Tiana's Palace is going to open in Disney World very soon. I'm very excited. As soon as that might be the only reason I go to Disney.
My daughter been asking me to go to Disney World, and
Take
I'm like,
take us motherfucking both.
that shit is expensive, girl. But
Tiana's Palace though.
that nursing overtime though, I'm like, all right, we can go.
In a year and a half.
Yeah. I was about to give me your birthday.
In a year and a half.
Give me your birthday. You'll be like 10 minutes.
Oh my God.
She'll remember it though. She'll be 10. She'll remember it like very vivid. Because there's things that I did before I was like a certain age and I can't remember them. So what was the point? That was a waste of money. She was gonna look at pictures and I'm like, I don't remember that.
Yeah, make sure they can both remember.
Yeah, exactly.
See, for me, I'm not a I don't see myself being a Disney Universal parent. I don't see that. I see myself you being like,
Oh, I didn't buy you no hot Cheetos this time.
he did. He had two bags when he was doing my set. What was I gonna say? I was saying some shit to you.
Oh.
What the fuck was I
Yeah,
saying?
you're not gonna be a
Oh, I'm not gonna be a
Disney-
Universal
Oh,
Disney mom.
Can you wash those out?
So if somebody else, like one of your classmates or whatever, is going, facts. Here's a few $1,000s. Here's some spending money. Please buy the ticket. Please take my child. The fuck out my face. I will not be going. I will not be chaperoning.
Really?
Text me when you land.
I've never been to Disney, but
I'm not going there and I'm standing in line. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, fast passes.
Disney doesn't have those.
Oh, okay. Universal.
You can only get fast pass if you have like a disability or someone in your group has a disability.
Rent a wheelchair for the day.
He gets on my fucking nerve. You see this bitch scamming. Oh my God.
For one day.
And there is
Thank you. I would definitely be up in there.
so
Like,
you're just gonna get up out the wheelchair and get on the ride.
I'm like, is somebody lift me? I'm just going.
No, you'll get caught because you do need a doctor's clearance. Like it's like a certain bracelet that they give you.
Crazy.
But yeah, I'm not a Disney parent. If you go to Disney and you want to take my kids, here's a few $1,000s. Get them the fuck up out my face.
I go because I want to get on the ride. I'm childish.
And
I can't even get on rides anymore, so probably not. But
I mean, I will take my kids to Hershey or like Dorney, somewhere close to
I
us.
never did Hershey.
But I will like sit on the bench and I'll give you youngins your money.
I
and
always
I'll sit
wanted
here.
to go to Hershey, but the reason I didn't go is when I found out that none of the rides have chocolate on them.
What the hell? There's the Hershey Fours.
like a chocolate.
Willy Wonka. Oh my God.
Like, oh, I'm gonna ride down the slide of chocolate and shit. And they're like, it's no chocolate, it's just ride. Oh, the dirty ass.
Oh, but you can you can go for a tour in the chocolate museum. They have like a whole it might take you 2 hours to get through the museum, but they show you how they colonize
Hershey.
Villages. Yeah, to get they cocoa crop.
Wow.
Yes.
Because like the only thing I've ever been to in that area is like the Crayola factory.
Yeah, the Crayola factory
I
is not
love the
too far.
Crayola factory. But
So
Hershey-
that'll be your birthday present. We go into the Crayola factory.
I love the Crayola factory. That shit is fun.
We could have an after hours party at the Crayola factory. You probably could.
Did you see? I don't know if it's in August. It's in August. What's that place? Funplex. They have Funplex after dark for adults. So it has like an open bar and you can do laser tag while you're drunk.
So my pregnant ass is walking in there with
Funplex after dark. I was like, that sounds actually really interesting. It's in like Mount Laurel.
Is that Marlton, Mount Laurel?
Yeah, area. If I could find somebody to go with me, I definitely would go.
You know what you would really like?
I would have
Have you
fun.
ever done Eastern State Penitentiary?
Hell yeah, I do that shit every year.
I love it. I
do
love
that
it.
shit every year. The first year I went, I was so mad because I was high. I'm not gonna lie, I was definitely high. I smoked before I
Smoked a
went
couple
in
bowls.
and I just bought this brand new Tiffany necklace. Not this one, but I had this.
This
really
Tiffany is
small,
coming up every fucking episode.
I love her. Okay, but I had this really small one that I just had bought. And my stupid ass went, when they give you those glow in the dark necklaces, I put it on for them to touch me.
So when they ripped the necklace, they ripped your necklace.
No, they didn't rip the necklace. One of them came and started dragging me. I pulled everything off and started running for my life. My necklace went with it. And I cried. I cried for days after that. I went back and asked them, like, can y'all go back and look for it? They're like, no, you're not going to find it.
Where you got to pay like $50 and if you do the whole thing, they give you your money back?
No, there's something else.
I do some shit like
what is that? I need to know about that one.
Like it's like different levels of horror. and you pay $50 and then you make it through the whole shit.
So it's
You
like
get your
a,
money back?
my nigga, you wearing scrubs?
Yeah, we got
Yeah,
scrubs
so,
now.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I just didn't
Do a
put mine.
little swirl right quick.
I had mine on yesterday, but I didn't wear it today.
I was like, why he look like a nurse right now?
Yeah, we all have scrubs. Everybody wear black scrubs.
Oh, hire me.
We gotta look uniformed,
I don't know what I'm.
professional.
I don't know what I'm gonna do here, but hire me.
That's girl,
You can wax
save my life
Gucci's.
and save my trouble.
Yes,
Cause it's acrylic. We fucking shit up.
Mhm.
I like it. It's clean. It's fresh. So what's
Right.
the color palette now?
Black.
Just black. Okay, what happened to the soft purple?
I still have some.
The scrub.
I have it.
The smock. That's what it was.
I have it, but Troy couldn't fit it, so we have to.
You don't gotta blame it on Troy like that.
No, literally, Troy couldn't fit it, so we had to get a different color that would fit everybody. Because I had it in purple. The bitch that never came back had it in purple, and the esthetician and all that, we all had it in purple, but Troy couldn't fit that.
Yeah,
Like they didn't have.
but the shirt, like,
Yeah, and we didn't. They didn't have it in like a bigger size. I'm not going to tell his size on fucking for the world.
Right, but it should fit comfortably.
Yeah.
Especially being in this hot ass.
Exactly.
It can get very hot in here.
So I got a color that it can fit everybody. So I did black.
I do like it. I know he got a haircut. He got scrubs. No booty crack. I
You know,
love it.
Exactly. He's looking fresh.
Looking
brand
like
new.
somebody. Looking like somebody take care of him.
But wait, what time is it? Oh, okay. All right, we've reached our time.
We have good.
It's 7:23.
Another successful episode.
Awesome. Today was a
lit.
good one. Today was a good one. We had a few other people to join in, and that was crazy. It was an open discussion.
Listen, transgender extremism and Ask Nine. That's the name of the episode. That's the name of the damn episode. I love you guys. It's Shay Ortiz.
Till next time. Bye, y'all. What's the name of the podcast?
No, I was gonna choke my soda.